Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Good to have everyone here today. Alma Williams scores the upset. Edgar Berlanga wins in a mismatch. I took Edgar Berlanga money. I should have taken. He was minus 500 on the stoppage. I should have just took him on the stoppage. I had it 118. I'm sorry, 116, 112, 8 rounds to 4, 16, 12 for ammo. I want to see if the I'm gonna do a poll. I want to see how you guys had it because I'm hearing all types of things. I didn't think the fight was close. I want to get into how egregious Chris Mannix and the Zone crew is, but guys, roll on in. I'm gonna go live. I'm live. I'm gonna start a poll. While I'm starting a poll, you guys, roll in. Leave your thoughts, comments below, everything like that. But I'm gonna roll into the live. I'm gonna start the poll. Volny. All right, so I'm starting a poll, and the question is it's 2-1. It's very simple: Amel, Volny, or a draw. All right. I thought it was relatively easy to score. It wasn't. Not that it was easy to score. I thought Ammo was carrying the rounds. I didn't see it as all that close, but I want to see what you guys thought. I'm interested in seeing everyone else's opinion. I really am. Like I said, it's a good fight, competitive fight. But I thought it was clear. I thought it was clear that Volny was that Ammo was carrying around, just outworking him. He's landing harder shots, cleaner shots, throwing more, controlling the action, bringing the fight to Volny. And Volny just kind of stood there and covered up. And it's not to say he did nothing. He fought competitively, and he probably fought better than I thought he was going to fight. He probably fought better than I expected. And it just, but he wasn't winning the rounds. He was scoring with his jab. He was doing something. He wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't getting blown out. But he wasn't winning many rounds. And I thought I gave him the close rounds. I gave him 4, 7, 9, and 11. I don't really know what other rounds I could have given him. I felt all the rounds I could have gave him, I gave him. I didn't think it couldn't get much closer than that. I know one judge had 15-13. One judge had the same 16-12 I did. Another had 10-2, 18-10, 18-10. Yeah. I mean, I thought the scorecards were fine. I thought Ammo did exactly what he was supposed to do. And, it's I don't want to say it was easy work because it was a very difficult fight. It's a competitive fight, but it was wide. And I thought Ammo won clearly, guys. But before we get into that, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing Blog, all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, showing you how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. And so also join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. I'm going to pin it in the chat right now. It's pinned in the chat right now. Let me know what you guys think. Get access to the Discord. Ask the bookie anything. Get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. Get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. Get access to the Discord. In the Discord, we get all the live betting, updated props, everything like that. So with the You get the lock of the week. You get Ask the Bookie anything. You get the updated props. You get the live betting. You get all of that and more. So head on over. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. When you're done with that, head on over to carnivorebar.com. That's carnivorebar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. The Carnivore Bar, a meal in your pocket, the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivorebar.com. Make sure that you use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. That's carnivorebar.com. Promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. Guys are quiet today in the chat. Guys, leave a chat. Make sure to respond to the poll. Let me give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, got some people rolling. It's quiet today. Y'all are quiet today. What's on your mind? What you think about the fight? We're gonna get popping in just a minute. I just need to send one more thing out to the Patreons. All right. Very good. All right. I got a million things open right now. I am bugging here. All right. Let me get to some of these now. Let me run through these. All right, guys. What up, Kyle? What up, my man? Sorry for the slow start. Let's go. Your muscles. Tell everybody what happened. Tell everyone in the chat what happened today. Rambo, do you know who Ituama is fighting on the Joyce card? Rambo, do you know who Ituama is fighting on the Joyce card? No, I don't. What's up, my man? What up, Bipolar? What up, Bipolar? Another lock, another dollar. Bang, we hit another one. Look like Westbrook versus Nene. 15-0 today. Thanks to that Beluda gift decision. I didn't see the Beluda fight. I was going back and forth watching college basketball. I didn't even know Ammo was about to start. I was like, why is this on so early? Muscles texted me and said, here we go. I was like, are we starting now? I thought we were starting the Berlanga fight. But the Berlanga fight, which was only a minute long, I went back and watched. We were starting the Ammo fight. Why did they start the Ammo fight at 7 o'clock? What's with that? Why did they start it so early? 7 o'clock main event on they started the fight at 7 o'clock, right? Let me check. I've never seen that before. Hey, Eddie, let's never do that again. Let's never start a card like that. It's 7:30. All right, it was 7:30. Please don't ever do that again, Eddie. That was ridiculous. Yeah, it's early night, but like, can you give someone a heads up? Bro, I'm gonna tell you now, never doubt this man. He won me $27K tonight. Right there. 27K. Guys, make sure to remember to tip your bookie, tip your gambling advisors. We come through every time. Like, you don't got to make 27K. He bet, a ton of money on this to make that 27K, but we hit. It's what we do. We hit. And if I miss, I'm sure as hell going to get you back, right? And I don't miss often, but when I do, we get you paid. The whole card lasts like 2.5 hours. Only 5 fights, then one after the ammo fight. Yeah, Muscles coming through. Muscles with the payday. Muscles with the payday. Came through big, man. And Muscles was texting me through the fight, and I was scoring for him. I had an 8-4, and he seemed all nervous. And I was like, well, what's he nervous for? Clearly, because he bet he had $27,000 waiting on the outcome. That's why homeboy was nervous. But, his lady was trying to tell him, you're good. You're good. He's winning. He's outworking him. He's out hustling him. You're good. But, it's a lot of money to have in the balance. But yeah, I knew you were good. And that leads me to that segues into what I wanted to talk about. Chris Mannix's scorecards are deplorable. The zone cheerleading is enough. I can't take any more the zone cheerleading from Mannix and Mora. I can't take any more. I can't take it anymore. Who do they have in the booth room today? Was it Richardson Hitchens? That's who it was? Hitchens was trying to explain to him that ammo was winning, and they just weren't having any of it. They just weren't having any of it. Ammo Williams clearly won that fight. On no planet did Volny win that fight. There's not a planet in this universe or any universe where Volny won that fight. He stood there and he did exactly what. Did he fight more competitively than I thought? Yes. Did he win very many rounds? No, he didn't. He just didn't do any work. He didn't land any clean shots. And he got hit to the body. He got hit to the head. Ammo rallied. Ammo won. Chris Mannix scored the 6th round for him. He was in serious trouble in the 6th round. It's just hard to listen to the zone cheerleading. I keep pointing this out. They pick a guy they want to root for early in the fight. It's usually the underdog. And then they just roll. They just roll and they cheer for him and they cheer for him and they cheer for him. If you're not watching, if you're just listening to that fight, you think Volny annihilated Ammo, when in reality, he got his ass kicked. He got his ass kicked for 12 rounds. It wasn't all that close, but it gets in your brain. Jim Lampley used to be a master at this, right? But these guys aren't even good at it. They're in an exchange. Volny rocks them, and they go, "Oh, good exchange," right? They're in an exchange, and Volny lands anything, and they're like, "Good left hook by Volny." It's like, guys, can we call the fight? What you're calling isn't even close to what's happening. This is extremely hard to take with the zone crew. Bipolar boxing, thanks, brother. You got to mute the commentators. It's so bad. It's best to listen to these zone cards on mute. And I've met Mannix. I've talked to him at a lot of the zone cards. I've covered a lot of Matchroom cards, and he's just an arrogant guy, and he's so bad at his job. His scorecards never reflect reality, ever. They never have anything to do with anything on the face of this planet. It's like he hasn't watched the fight. He just randomly scores rounds for the guys that he likes. It's hard to take. At the casino now, sending big tip your way in a bit. I appreciate you, Muscles. I appreciate you, Muscles. Mannix might be trolling. Maybe. But okay. Who? Either, and he might be, you might be right. Either he's trolling, and I don't want to listen to him because he's trolling. I have no interest in hearing him because he's trolling. That's a possibility. He's just doing a bit. Or he's being serious, and he has no idea what he's talking about, and he's never watched boxing before. Either way, or he watches boxing and he's just really stupid. Any 3 scenarios: he's trolling, or he's being serious and he's never watched boxing before, or he's being serious and he's really stupid. Any of those scenarios, I don't want to listen to him anymore. If he's trolling, I don't want to listen to him. If he's never watched boxing before, I never want to listen to him again. And if he's insanely stupid, I never want to listen to him again. There's no reason to ever listen to him. Mannix has got to go. He's such an arrogant person. I guarantee you, Chris Mannix is a dude that's mean to the waiter or the waitress at the restaurant. I guarantee you. I've talked to him a million times. Big hit, Muscles. Yeah, nice hit, Muscles. And guys, remember to tip your gambling advisor. We hit big today. Guys, super chats, cash apps are always available. Send me a super chat, cash apps, the whole thing. Muscles Bronson, I was going to ask when you were heading there, I would be flooring it all the way there. Got bacon stuck in my tooth. I can't get it out. All right. All right. Breezy and Jonathan live. They go on. I'm gonna head over there in a little bit. I gotta do my show, but I appreciate you jumping on, BC. Bipost. I think Mannix tries to stir us up so they can argue. But Mannix doesn't argue with him. Mannix argues with the other guy. I forget his name. The other play-by-play guy that wasn't there today. But Mannix said something, and Sergio was a world-class fighter. He held the world title. He knows nothing about boxing. Like, nothing. I don't understand. Like, he knows less about boxing than Shaq knows about basketball. I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand how he knows nothing. Like, why are we asking him anything? What did you think about Kane Edwards? It's tough. I had Edwards on my scorecard, but I wasn't scoring it that closely. It was horrible. It was dreadful. It's one of the fights. It was like Mora and Shane Mosley. Really, no one should win that fight. It's unfortunate. Well, that was a draw, which is the only right outcome. It's the only fair outcome. This was just hard to watch. Like, neither guy wanted to win the fight. Does Kane not work on footwork? He's so bad at cutting off the ring. And Charlie Edwards took a page out of Sonny Edwards. He took a page from his brother's playbook. I don't really want to be here. Charlie Edwards did not want to be there. Charlie Edwards did not show up to fight. He barely threw any punches. He ran the whole time. He didn't exchange. He never tried to win. If he wanted to fight, he wasn't fighting to win. At no point was he trying to win that fight. That was hard to take, man. Charlie Edwards and Kane was just, gosh, that was hard to take. Muscle says, Kyle, I was going 100 miles per hour on the highway to get my ass here. He got there in time. He's going to get paid. I'm going to control the distance and pace I thought he went. Yeah, I agree, Jets Johnny. I don't like why was it close? Some of the rounds were competitive and stuff, and Volny was accounting well for himself, but he wasn't winning these rounds. I mean, I'm with Jets Johnny. It wasn't that close. Now I understand why Muscles was sweating it out because even though it wasn't all that close, it was too close for comfort for having that much money on the line. But congrats again, Muscles. I don't know, man. I feel like the ammo was a gift this year. But really? Remember, I did a poll. Make sure I take a poll. I haven't checked it. I'm going to go check it in a little bit. I didn't think the fight was close. I thought 10-2, 8-4 was in that range. I thought the only card that was off was 7-5. I scored an 8-4, and I tried to get the close rounds to Volny because I knew that I was being, I didn't want to, leave myself down Primrose path. Like, let me give these. What rounds did he really win? Like, I didn't see him winning many rounds at all. He landed way more jabs. He landed way more jabs. He did. He also landed way less power shots and way less clean shots and clean counts. I don't agree with that last part. I don't agree with that at all. He barely threw any punches. I think he got worked. He got hustled. Ammo was landing body shots that meant something. Like, I'm not saying Volny did nothing. He did. He did some good work in the fight, and the fight was competitive. But I just don't see the rounds that he won. Like, he just started picking random rounds. Let's watch this round. Like, Ammo wins almost all of them. Like, I'm not saying Volny did nothing. I think he accounted well for himself. That being said, he lost almost every round in my book. Hey, what's up? What's up? I found a bet for tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Vulcan? What do we got tomorrow? Volny's arms were so long he could jab from the other side of the ring, but he didn't. And this was my problem with Volny. He doesn't fight all that tall, right? Most of the fight was done on the inside, so he wasn't using his reach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with you. Volny could have jabbed him from the neutral corner, but he didn't. Like, I would love to train Volny. Like, I would make him fight. I would make him use his jab. Volny just stands there like this, like this, and when you do that, and you let a guy tee off on your body, you're giving away rounds. Like, there's no way I can score when you're just standing there like this, throwing a quarter of the punches that the other guy's throwing. You're giving away the rounds. I have to give it to the guy that's landing shots to the body, landing around the guard, even if they're only half landing, half clean, half blocked. There's still something, and while you're doing nothing. Caleb Walsh. Oh, is that tomorrow? I totally forgot that was tomorrow. Good bet. Emmett Brennan, -110. They fought before, and he won a split. He has a much better resume too. Yeah, I forgot the Caleb Walsh guy. Good call on the Caleb Walsh guy. Good call, guys. I got Brennan at +120. Hopefully he learned from last fight because he did not look good. It's a St. Patty. It's tomorrow, St. Patty's Day or St. Patty's? Yeah, I guess. Hang on. You know what? I forgot about this card because DraftKings has nothing on it again. Let me see the odds. I hope everyone in some way, shape, or form took advantage of that ammo of that Edgar Berlanga gift. That was a gift. Edgar Berlanga got gifted that decision. I mean, got gifted that fight. That was a ridiculous opponent. I have no idea why they would put that. And I said this before the fight. I said this with Chilltown. I said this, like, this fight shouldn't be sanctioned. This fight that Edgar Berlanga in is ridiculous. It's an absurd, ridiculous fight. And he got him out in the first round. I agree. I gave all the 4, 6, 7, 11. Ammo landed more effective shots. In my opinion, I prefer damage over. Yeah. I didn't like. I just don't see the rounds that he won. Salute, Kyle. Vulcan. Salute, Vulcan. Let me see this. I parlayed Berlanga, KO, ammo, money line at the last minute. Gonzalez was walking to the ring. You got it. Yeah. Berlanga KO. I just took a money line. That was my lock of the week was Berlanga money line and ammo money line. I should have made more money on it. I should have took Berlanga stoppage. But he's been getting so few stoppages, I got scared. I scared money doesn't make money. I should have just took Berlanga. I got Berlanga at -1300 last week. Today he was 100 to 1 on some sites. Yeah, the fight was so ridiculous. I wouldn't have sanctioned the fight. I would not have sanctioned that fight. If I was Florida, I would have said, no, get a real opponent. Absolutely not. That was ridiculous. Yeah, a couple of rounds, but we all knew he was getting stopped, right? Like, we all knew he was getting stopped. Oh, we do have Emmett Brennan. Okay, we got a couple of. I wish I would have looked at this. There's some decent bets on this. I'm actually looking forward to this card. Guys, let me close this out. Callum Walsh, Virgil McCrory, and Emmett Brennan, +195. You guys want a nice little 3-leg parlay? Brennan, McCrory, Walsh. Lock it up. 3-leg parlay. I think this works. I really do. You like Cardi? I don't really know who this guy is. That's why I'm staying away from it. Does anyone know who Dewan Cal? I don't know who that is. That's why I was staying away from it. Yeah, if you, I don't know his opponent. If you know Dewan Calloway and you feel comfortable with that bet, I like the other two legs for sure. I bet on a first round KO with Berlanga just for the heck of it. Oh, Rondo. Light coming through big time. Ain't no party like a Cardi party. That is facts, Kyle. That is big facts right there. Ain't no party like a Cardi party. And then we got, this wasn't up here earlier today. I like this as a parlay. You can do that. Minus 161. You guys like this as a lock? Kalen Wallace, Fergal McCrory, and Thomas Carty. I think this is a lock. I think it's a lock. I think this is good. I would lock it up. Everyone's making money today, guys. Don't forget to tip your gambling advisor. Super chats and Cash App are available. You guys are the best. All right. Hey, Gary, you ever find an albatross bet? I got Kalen Walsh at minus 700 a few weeks ago, and now his opponent is plus 750. Literally, Gary. Yeah, arbitrage betting. Arbitrage betting is really good. Yeah, you can guarantee yourself wins. If like there's an app that knows how to do this. Like that'll find all the arbitrage situations for you. So you can do this. You got, but you gotta make a career out of it. But you can do this. You can do arbitrage betting, and then you're guaranteed to win. Right? You're making the juice the same way the bookies guarantee to win because there's a spread. You're guaranteed to win because there's a spread. You're just using different books. So arbitrage is just a fancy word that means. Well, let's look it up. Right? I don't want to give you guys a bad advice, but arbitrage just means. Arbitrage is a financial that involves buying and selling assets at different prices in different markets. The goal is to profit from price differences, right? So you're betting on two different books. You know what I'm saying? So at one book you're getting plus 750, or at least another time, and then you're getting minus 700, so you're guaranteed to make money. It works, but you got to be committed to it. Gary, I think you presented better arguments than Dave today. He didn't necessarily prove you wrong. I can't. Like, I can't deal with idiots. I just don't have the patience for it, Oscar. Dave's a moron. I can't. I just can't deal with idiots. But I appreciate that. Oscar, if there's anyone I'm finna be, it's me. All right. I ain't gonna be nobody but me. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Oscar. You're a good dude. All right. Let's take a look at next week. I want to look at this card. Guys, make sure to bet in the poll, too. I got that poll going. Make sure to bet in the poll. DraftKings completely slacking again, but that's okay. Look at FanDuel taking DraftKings to school. All they got is Ramos, Elijah Garcia, and Goucher, and Chardell Booker and Sebastian Fundora. That's all they got books on. And this fight's not okay, guys. I want to just clear anything up. Jesus Ramos is not fighting Kelvin Salgado. He's not fighting Kevin Salgado. He's fighting Guido Sham. This fight got canceled. He's fighting Guido Sham. Okay? And that's all they got a book on. They got nothing else. This is tough to watch. I don't understand why they have no book. But I'm gonna get to some of these. Sky Nicholson. I'm gonna try to get to as many of these as I can this week. It's a decent week. Definitely a week that we can make money on. I feel good about this week. That's a pretty quick turnaround for Jesus. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. He just fought Jason Rosario a month and a half ago. That's right. Yeah. 8-round fight too. I mean, he dominated the fight, won every second of every round. But yeah, that is a quick turnaround. Yeah, but I didn't do much. No, I agree. You still got to go through camp. You still got to make weight. It's still a process. It's still a process. Still a process. Process. And yeah, that's a quick turnaround. Let me check my poll real quick. Guys, keep voting in the poll. Keep voting in the poll. 91% of you guys think Ammo won the fight. I thought Ammo won clearly. I thought that was obvious that Ammo won. But, I heard someone in that chat say he got a lucky decision. So I guess we're not all aboard the same train, right? I guess not everyone thought it was as easy as I did. Were you on Adorno and Bryce Miller Friday? Adorno's opponent was 8-5, and he was only minus 220. Mills was the same price. I didn't get in on it. I got so wrapped up in Volny, the Ammo Volny card. I was gonna bet on Alex Martin. I didn't. I forgot to bet on it. I was gonna take, which he lost, but he was giving me good odds. What are you gonna do? Very close fight. Even his fight that went to Bryce Mills, he probably deserved it. What did you guys think of the Alex Martin Bryce Mills fight? And what did you guys think of the Adorno Wesley Rivers fight? Yeah, probably. It was close. Bryce Mills probably deserved it. I figured it would be close. I was getting like plus 150 or plus 155. I was going to take an Alex Martin. I just forgot to bet it. I didn't feel that strongly about it. If you asked me who won, I guess I would have picked Martin to win. Yeah, they've gotten a lot of bad decisions back in the day, and I think they're just used to going and getting robbed. But this wasn't a robbery. He didn't really do enough to win. I thought he was close. I thought he was competitive, but Bryce Mills probably won that fight. Like the judges probably got it right. I don't think they wronged him. That was for Amos, but I would say the same for yeah. Right, because no, the Bryce Mills fight was 8 rounds, so the math doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I thought. Look, there were a few close rounds. I thought I gave the close rounds to Volny, but I thought there was a range anywhere from 10-2 to 7-5 with 3 toss-up rounds. I thought anywhere in that range was fine. 10-2, 7-5. Scored in there, and I think you have an acceptable scorecard. I know people are saying the 6th round was close. I gave the 6th to Ammo. I did not think the 6th was close. But some of you guys are, so I guess we could flip that. Yeah, I mean, I think they're just used to decisions going the other way, and they used to getting upset. But he didn't really deserve that decision. That was for Martin thought he was Manny Burton in the final round. Thought Mills was Mills won. Mills won the fight. Mills. I mean, it was close. It was competitive, but yeah, Mills won the fight. Mills won. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Unless you guys have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, I'm gonna wrap this up. Let me know what you guys think. I will go live again tomorrow, and we'll start to look. What time does that St. Patty's Day card start? What time does that start? Oh, what did you think of Adorno? Adorno did better than expected. He won by stoppage. Adorno won by stoppage. Is Blessed Hands back? I don't know. I don't know that he looked that good. He fought a guy who was 8-5, even though I thought the guy at 8-5 was going to win. Let's not says 6 p.m. Is it on UFC or is it on the Zone? What? How am I watching this? I'm trying to look it up now. Hang on. Yeah, it's UFC Fight Pass. Yeah, it's UFC Fight Pass. I thought so. Yeah, we can share it in the Discord. We'll do that. We'll share it in the Discord. We'll watch it in the Discord. I like that idea, Kyle. So, y'all, if you want to watch the fight for free tomorrow, head on over. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. Watch it on the Discord, and we'll stream it in the Discord. We'll watch it there. Lester Martinez is probably a safe bet. I agree. Lester Martinez. Pro box legend. Joe Sean James. Yeah, I know Joe Sean James. Yeah, this is a easy fight for him. I agree. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Volny reminds me of Jarrett Hurd. That's interesting. Kyle, I think we locked in Leicester last time before it was delayed. All right. Yeah. I'll probably go live tomorrow after that little Caleb Walsh card, all right? I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna drop some videos. I'll have some videos. I'll have a live tomorrow. Appreciate everyone stopping by. It's March 15th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.